guys, Lego Panda Customs here, back again with another showcase video for you guys. Today, I got one of my most secret projects this year, and this is Infinity Watch. So this group is composed by 5 members in Infinity War saga in the comic book of Marvel. So we got Adam Warlock, Gamora, Drax, Moondragon, and as well Pip The Troll. These 5 people, or these 5 members of the Infinity Watch, are mainly, their goal is to protect Infinity Stones and protect it from the hands of evil, and to make sure that they don't get assembled for the Infinity Gauntlet. So these 5 people have been assigned by the Celestials to guard the Infinity Stones because they're the most powerful objects in the universe. So that's a little brief synopsis of what they are. So I already told you guys the characters. It's Adam Warlock, Gamora, Drax, Moondragon, and as well Pip The Troll. But yeah, this was my most secret project this year. This is one of my first secret projects this year, and I can't wait to show you my other ones that are coming up. So I told you guys also that I'll be making more showcases once summer begins, and it has begun. So videos will be coming out continually, not per week, but once a week or 2 times a week. I don't know. It depends on what time, how much time I have. But yeah, before we start ahead and go with the showcase, I want to make sure you guys click the like button, as well subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're watching this video. As well, make sure to follow my Instagram, Twitter, and Flickr. All links are in the description below. And yeah, let's go ahead and start off with Adam Warlock. Alright, so here is Adam Warlock, aka him, as in the comic books he is called. This figure is very cool, so let me just give you a 360 view on this guy. This kid figure is really cool, and I really enjoyed making him. Also want to carry out that this is a very simple figure from the rest of them. This had nothing a lot to do with, like, there wasn't a lot of detail put on him, because he was very simple character in the Infinity Watch, and he isn't like that type of character who has a lot of detail like Iron Man and his armor and stuff. So he doesn't have the most detail of all of these, but he is for sure one of the coolest characters as I can see. So in accessory, he has a Loki staff, a modified one. I just cut out this part here as well on the other side. So it's basically a modified Loki staff. So yeah, nothing important there, but so yeah. So this figure, let me just see with 360 again, has like a very long or very cool cape that goes around all the way to his torso and stuff. So I'm very proud of how the cape came out. I mean, it's a little bit weird off because it's been like a long time I haven't showcased this guy. But yeah, so his hair is Rose Anakin hair, and it is painted yellow, as you can see right now. So there's a painted head, and as well, the head is based off of Cole Lego minifigure head. So let me just clear out there and show you the head, and that's the main head. He has a little dot in the forehead which resembles the soul stone that he has in his forehead, which is an Infinity Stone. And as well, I painted the eyes around it black and make it more in depth. So yeah, that's pretty cool head, and I saw it and I thought it would work really good for Adam Warlock, and it did. It did a good job, and I really am impressed how the Lego head fits very well to the character. So if we take off the head for a second, I'll show you the cape. This is how the cape is made of, or the cape, this is how it is designed. So I had a couple people who helped me, like Casey Customs helped me, and some other people give me some tips to make the cape. I might make a newer cape because this is more deteriorated, but I will leave it for now. And yeah, you can see no detail or anything like my Doctor Strange cape or anything. So here comes this torso part. Mainly just a sanded black torso, as you can see there. It has some gray lines to represent like the texture of the clothing that he wears, the wrinkles and stuff. In the back, he has no detail whatsoever, but the continuation of the leg painting around the leg, of course. The legs are just boots, just painted around red all around the legs. And the arms are just red through the base. The base color of the arms are red, and I just painted with this glossy black that I had in my storage. So that's pretty cool, and it fits really well. It even looks like an official Lego dual molded piece, but it's not. So yeah, overall this figure looks very cool, very simplistic as well, like I said in the beginning of the showcase. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this figure and as much as I do. And even though it may be very simple, but for sure it does look very sick, and I really like how this guy came out. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about Adam Warlock. So yeah, let's go ahead with Gamora. Okay, so here is Gamora, aka Thanos' stepdaughter. But yeah, in the comic books, she's a main part of the Infinity Watch. Later on, she becomes one of the part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But she's part of the Infinity Watch in the Marvel series that I'm reading, and I already finished though. So this is actually the most texture, I think, detailed figure out of all these. Why? Because the lines are very, very straight. I like how they came out, and the lines go around all the torso and legs, except like in the side of the arms, like this part, and like that part doesn't go through there, but it does technically go through all the areas of the body as much as I could. And yeah, very, very awesome how it came out. Especially the face. I'm very proud of the face how it came out. Even though there like be a little bit like smudges in there, but that's not very noticeable. But the eyes came out really well, which I'm very proud of. My first really good painted eyes, besides Drax, which I will show you in a bit. But yeah, this figure is mainly more dark green and sand green, as you can see in the face and the torso and the hands are sand green. And yeah, it has a yellow belt she has in the waist and stuff. They supposedly supposed to go around the thing, but I didn't want to continue it. I just got really lazy. So at least I got the main part done. And the eyes, I'm just really impressed how it came out. The hair is just sanded off. It's a black hair, and it came out really good as well. So I'm very proud about that. And I just painted the hands sand green. And yeah, just give you one more 360 view. Nothing much to say about this figure, but it is impressive and it is really this is really, really cool. And this proves that I can do really good lines in figures. But yeah, overall this figure is also really good. It does not have an accessory. Let me just point out that the only person in this showcase who has an accessory is Adam Warlock. But yeah, besides that, this figure is really cool. So let's go ahead with Drax. Alright, so here we got Drax the Destroyer, and my goodness, this is the most sculpted freaking minifigure of this showcase, besides, what's his name, Pip The Troll. But this figure is really cool and is very, very tall compared to other figures. I think it's not that tall, but it is tall. So you can see there the comparison right there. Just like a little inch taller, but it makes the job done. But anyways, the head is basically a Ninjago head. I just sent it off the printing and stuff, and I just painted my own head, as you can see there. Very detailed head. Very nice head also came out besides Gamora's head. Very, very, very proud of how this figure came out. So if I can put it a little bit closer there, which is better. Then I got sculpting for the chest, as you can see there, the body and stuff. The belt is gold and everything. There's muscles right there in the sides representing there. Then you got more sculpting here in the arms, which resembles the muscles, like the shoulder. The shoulder is like a shoulder pad that he uses in the comic book, but here has these muscles and stuff. So you see there his muscles. And if you go back of the torso, you still have the continuation of the back of the torso, which is also sculpted. You can see there's the back muscles and stuff, and the belt still continues there. And the head is basically, just like I said, a sanded head, but it's also sculpted over it, so that's pretty good. And it really came out really smooth, and it's really cool. Then you got the legs. Now these legs are extended legs, thanks to, of course, Lego Panda 9 for the tutorial, which I will link in the description below. If you guys want to see a tutorial made by me on freaking extended legs, which I'm gonna, of course, give credit for idea to Lego Panda 9 for the extended legs method. But if you guys want to see a video of me making them and showing you guys how to make them, let me know. Which I don't think that'll be in many people. But yeah, you can see the muscles and the wrinkles of the clothing there, and there's no in the side, but it is there. You can see it painted there. The continuation, you know, there's like a little clay there that covers the little holes that I made. But yeah, like I said, you can see the muscles there and stuff. Very tall figure, and it has a cape included with it. Nothing much to say about this figure, but just sculpting. Just muscles and belt and head and area, and that's pretty much it. And for as well as the legs, because I had to cover up that little hole that I made there, or the little ruined cutout part. But yeah, overall, this figure is really cool. I'm really proud how this figure came out, and I hope you guys can see it well. And it looks very good in person. So I might make a larger cape, but overall, this figure looks really good on it. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go with Moondragon. Alright, so here we got Moondragon, and I really like this figure because the green. I like green. So if you guys didn't know that, I like green and black. Those are my two favorite colors because of Hulk and stuff. But anyways, this is Moondragon. She also has, if I'm correct, if I remember, she has an Infinity Stone in her forehead as well, and I think it's the Mind Stone, if I'm correct. But yeah, you can see her torso is basically, actually, thanks to Reborn Customs for the torso, because I couldn't find one exactly like a flesh color. So he told me to get a Patrick Lego figure, and I did. And thank you, Reborn Customs, for the idea. And yeah, so I could. Oh, it was actually legs, but yeah, thank you. Still, so you can see there's like a little pants and stuff, and the straps going around her body and stuff. Then we got her boots there. It also has texture, and as well you can see the texture there, like the clothing stuff. Then her gloves that go all around the arms, as you can see, right there. So very simplistic figure, and the cape is not like a regular Lego cape. It's actually a paper painted, and I like it because it looks more steady and it looks more sharp and it looks more just very cool. And yeah, this does the job right. So let me just take off the head. The head is actually, if I'm correct, is a April O'Neil head from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. But yeah, so she does have a continuation of the torso, which I'm about to show you right now. She has a little muscle area right there too. The light isn't that bright, I can see it there, but she has like a little the light is very bright, so let me just adjust it a little bit. So you can see there she has a muscle there, and I think she also has here too. So there. Then here here is the back of the torso, which is a continuation of the front of the torso and stuff. And yeah, I'm very proud how it came out, especially the front more. I think the front looks very cool. So yeah, this is Moondragon, part of the Infinity Watch, and very proud it came out. Very simplistic. Both Adam Warlock and her, I think, are the most simplistic figures of this showcase. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about her, and let's go with the last figure of the showcase, which is Pip the Troll. Okay, so here is the midget. The midget. Don't quote me on that, and if you do, make it a hashtag at least. But anyways, here is Pip the Troll, and yeah, he's midget. Also one of my favorite figures, and miniature figures, or short minifigure. But you can see that he has a sculpted ears and stuff into both sides, and the hair is one of those Lego CMF figures. I think the dog trainer or something. I'm not sure. That yellow hair piece, and yeah. So that's the base of the hair. I just sanded it off and also painted it with red. The head is a Gimli from the Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I just used that as a base of the head. He does have a double head, but it's not gonna be out forever. Yeah, whatever. Then you got the torso, which you can see the little belly part right there in the middle, and her. Then you can see the chest there too. He is a very hairy character in the Infinity War storyline. So I just gave him a little bit of hair there. Then you can see the muscles on the side of the arms there too, and also on the other side, and also some little muscle and hair texture in the legs, as well on the front. And then his 2 toes that he has right there. I think he has 5 toes, but as reference photos, he only has 2 toes. But whatever, and then the back of the torso you can see like his back of his legs and stuff, some muscle, and as well there the back part of him. So yeah, nothing much to say about this figure. Very detailed in the especially in the front of the torso. So yeah, so I guess we're done with this showcase, and let's wrap up. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this showcase. I hope you enjoyed watching and looking at these figures, and I hope you like them. My most favorite one, of course, would be Adam Warlock and Drax, which are very, very cool. They look very cool. Gamora is also my favorite in texture. Not so fan of her, but she's good. And then we got Pip The Troll and Moondragon, so I like them both, but I mostly like Adam Warlock and Drax, and I'm very proud of how these came out. And also, let me know which is your favorite, and also let me know if you have any questions regarding a couple of next showcases. So my next showcase planned right now is Spider-Man and Green Goblin showcases, and then just individual characters, like I made Ares, and then I made Red Tornado and Shazam, so I might showcase those after the Green Goblin Spider-Man showcase. So who knows, I'll keep you guys updated in my Twitter feed as well as in my Instagram and Flickr. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also make sure to follow my social media, all links in the description below, as well a Lego Magic 9 tutorial on extended legs, how to make extended legs for figures. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.